What is up, guys? Welcome to Legacy TCG. Back with some Edison. We have Adrian on the right playing Lightsworns, and Ramon is on his Blackwings. So this is round 2. I believe both of these players are X and O, so they won their first round. Ooh, Card Trooper is going to mill 3, hits a wolf. So we got some pressure going on right off the bat from Adrian. I've seen Adrian play Lightsworns before. It's been a while since he's been on it, but I know it's one of his decks in his arsenal. We're gonna pass it over to Ramon, and then we gotta get this Card Trooper out of the way first and foremost. Because if he keeps milling, it's gonna mill more names, and then it's gonna just be an issue all around. I'm gonna go. Ooh, he might just clear this entire board. Push this wolf down to 1050. So if he strikes with the Gale, it'll be 250 damage. Okay, 8 here. Or 4 here. We'll take 400 here. And then attempt to fight this wolf. Could be an Honest in there. But he's going to challenge it anyways. Drops the Trag off the wolf. And this Trag is going to be decently sized. Maybe 4 cards in hand go to 5. So he's going to be 3,000 on the way back. And it's pretty scary. But we got 2 back row buffing up these Blackwings. So this Trag's not going to be able to run in for free. You're going to have to jump through some hoops if you want to get access to this Gale. But yeah, I believe it's at... So 6 times 5 is 3,000. Pretty beefy. We could just look to turn it to attack position, go in, and then take a card away from Ramon. Ooh, he's gonna steal. Pitch Necro Gardener, steal the Gale. That's pretty sick. That is super sick. I love that. That's so cool. Now he can transform this Tragodia into a 4, a 3. He could do a bunch of things. He can turn to a 6-star. He can turn into a 7-star. Looks like he's gonna opt for the 4. Synchro. We have a Black Rose coming. We do. Starlight Road. I dare you. Torrential and Deep Prison go down. All right. Lila will be summoned. We didn't even normal summon. Swing in for 17. Now we can keep on milling. 1, 2, and 3. I feel like the Deep Prison set was a little excessive. If you have Torrential essentially does the same thing. If he summons something, I guess one's chainable to summon, the other's not. But I don't know. It was a lot to commit. If it was me, I'd probably just set Torrential, just because Lightsworns are the best back row breakers in the game. With access to Lilas and Celestias, it makes it very easy for them to hit those non-chainables. So if he drops a Lila, then just launch that Torrential, Tragodia, and Lila will go down. But we're gonna take 34 here. He's gonna putting a lot of pressure with this Lila. 1, 2, 3. No wolves. We got a bunch of names though. Bunch of names and a JD. We got Jane. We got Wolf. I saw Arcus. So either the 4th name's on the board or there's already 4 names engraved. Alright, he's gonna go normal Bora, set 2 back row, and maybe pass over to Adrian. Adrian draws. Does he respond? Does he just let him pop these cards? Because he can just activate effect, target this. Oh no, bottomless goes down. Okay. Do we continue popping those? No, these things are going down for free. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is over. He's gonna be able to special this wolf, top deck that plague if he wants. Go into a Goyo with that Lila, and that should seal the deal. Yeah, with those Lila's on board, You're just kind of like setting cards for them to pop, essentially. I don't know. I guess you could like a bluffed an Icarus, but like obviously if it's not moving, then it's not Icarus. Charger Light Brigade's gonna mill 3. Very powerful card for the Lightsworns. He's like, oh, what's that? Transmigration Prophecy. Interestingly enough, that card's limited to 1. I remember a friend of mine, he used to play a card Diction, but this is like when Sack Phase was like hyping up the card and it was gaining some traction, and he was gonna go buy some Transmigration Prophecies. Like, oh, I should grab 2. I was like, you should just grab 1. He's like, why? I'm like, it's because it's limited. He's like, oh, okay. I don't know why it's limited, but like I guess it's pretty good. I don't know. It's a good mix-up is what I would say. We got a pretty nice start searching for that Lumina. We can pitch and special Gareth. Torrential. There's no Torrential, we're in trouble. Ooh, okay. DD Crow is gonna get rid of the target. Gareth's gonna fizzle. Now we're just stuck with this Lumina. We might just go end phase, mill for that Necro, Plague, something, or just more names in general. Okay, set that MST, pass, mill some names, mill some JD. The MST is gonna thwart off a Black Whirlwind if it were to come, you know, just in case. Gale's gonna shrink, put it to 500, and we'll swing in. No protection, no honest. All the honest are engraved, unfortunately. So with that information known, we're gonna take 800 right here. Yeah, that mat that Ramon has is pretty old. At least 10 years old. I think that was the V2 of Spellgrounds. So Spellgrounds had like their initial run of like Spellgrounds essentially, and then when they started remaking Spellgrounds again, this was the first reproduction of a mat that they printed. Was this red mat. I think it was called like Terra or something like that. I don't know, they call it V2. They're on like V10 by now. It's been a while. Pot of Avarice is gonna pick away this JD. Oh god. Double DD Crow. What a... that's pretty good. We're pecking in with this this Gale. And we're thwarting off every play we're making on the Lightsworn side. Pot of Avarice got picked away. Lumina's target got picked away. Yeah, swing in. Don't need to commit more cards. I don't know if he has more cards to commit, but at this point, if it's not broken, don't fix it. You know, people be tempted to like push more or whatever. If you have a body that's already working for you, you don't need to push it. It's a marathon, not a race. You're gonna get there eventually, and you want to do it all in one piece, not, you know, putting your cards down, getting it torrential, mirror force, all that jazz. And plus, Adrian's not really doing that much pressure anyways. Trap Dushy's gonna look at the hand. Yikes. We've got a Celestia. Which one's more problematic? In my opinion, the Raikou is a little bit more problematic. But we do have to deal with a brain control. Okay, he's gonna get rid of Celestia. We could like brain control this Gale, summon Raikou, and then I don't know. Or just set Raikou. Set Raikou's fine. Save that brain control for a rainy day. You have a Plague Engrave. Or chillin'. Ooh, Starlight Road. That's really, really strong. Oh, don't set that yet. Set that main phase 2 after you've done your attacks. There you go. You want to do that way the Raikou can't just pick it right out, like before it's even like activatable, right? Let him choose what's been there. And then now we're gonna sit 2 more during the main phase 2. Perfect. So I see players like before they go into battle phase, main phase 1, they'll set their cards, go into battle phase, attack, then their stuff blows up or something, and then like yeah, it's just do it before you end your turn. You don't need to set it. It's not helping you anyways. Unless you're trying to set it for like targeting a Machina Fortress, which makes sense to set all your stuff before you make an effect play on him. All right, swing for 13. This has been our only Blackwing for pretty much the entire game. Blackwings, 2 Blackwings, or 1 Gale, 2 DD Crows. That's all we need. 1 Gale and a Dream. What we got? Beckoning Light. Some versions of Lightsworns, they'll opt for Beckoning. Some, like the Monster Reincarnation, some will do a little combination of both. Draws a Wolf. Not ideal. If we had a Mill monster, we could have like top deck into Plague, Mill, and Phase. It would have been fantastic, but we are not drawing our millers. 13, we're getting close to dropping Kalute during damage step range. 13, Kalute plus Gale is 27, and now we are within striking distance. It's all gonna be dependent on this card. Those 2 back rows have not moved for quite a while on Adrian's side, so I don't expect them to move now, unless like, you know, he's like milking a Mirror Force and stuff. Draws a Trag. It's not bad. Trag is actually not that bad. The problem is that he's gonna go Kalute during damage step. So yeah, he just needs a real body. The Wolf's not a body. Trag's not a real body. He could? Okay, hear me out. Okay, he can't Heavy Storm either. He could top deck for Plague, crash into Gale, drop Trag, Brain Control, and then I don't know. There's still 5 back row though. I think he would just even Mirror Force the Plague. I'm just spitting ideas. There's not a lot to work with. Heavy Storm is gonna meet this Starlight Road. Now we have. Okay, what if? Okay, Stardust comes out, and then we. Oh no. Yeah. Somehow need to bring this Trag out, but like, what if we? No, there's not. I think he's just dead in the water. It's too much back row. Stardust is there as well. Even with Brain Control, the monsters are not lining up. The stars have not aligned for this game to work out. Yeah. But he's gonna try. Yeah, this is tough. Top deck for Plague. Plague in defense. In attack. We're going for it. He sees the line. He sees the line. Okay. And then, okay, well, forget it. We'll just suppress. Alright. MST is gonna take care of oppression. We still have that Stardust that can tribute itself to protect the suppression. And yes, we will. But Plague gets banished, I believe. Yeah, that's it. Let's go to game 3. Better luck next time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Plague gets banished. Maybe, actually. Because it would go top deck, effects Okay, maybe not. You just keep going. Okay, I guess this is how it works. So we go top deck for Plague, stays engraved. You press it, stays engraved, and we keep top decking until we have no cards. He needs the last 2 cards in hand. So I think he was going for that play where he runs the Plague into the Gale, get Tragodia out, brain control the Gale, but like either way, the oppression would have stopped it. So he tried his best. T set, classic T set. Pass over to Blackwings. He's got a Cyber Dragon, some more monsters, a lot more monsters than game 1 or game 2. Gonna go Sirocco pump into the Bora. We're gonna swing in. Is that a dog? No, it is not a dog. 18. So he's gonna take the 37, 19. Decent amount. Take 19 right here. Solar recharge. We're off to the races. Draw 1, draw 2. Mill 1, mill 2. We got 3 names so far. And Jane. I don't think we've seen JD the first 2 games thus far. Jane's gonna meet this bottomless. Royal Decree is gonna say no. By decree of the king, bottomless is not allowed. Okay, so he's gonna go to 21. He's gonna go 34 minus 21. We take 13 right here. Luckily for Ramon, there was no honest. And set 2 back row. Pass. Ooh, he sets up my body as a shield too. We get heavy right here. It's gonna be really sad. So, the thing with Decree, right, is that when Blackwings see Decree, they know there's no Mirror Force, there's no Torrential, there's no D-Prison, there's no Bottomless. So we can just... Yep, and there it is. He goes pump onto Blizzard and then attacks. So this is 31, 51... 64, and then Adrian is at 48. So yeah, as good as this card is, if you don't have the bodies to pretty much protect you, the Blackwings are going to take advantage of that fact, pump onto one of their monsters and just swing in, have a field day. At least that's what I see. When I see Decree, I'm like, all right, well, my traps don't work, but I know that my monsters can still put in the work, as long as I can special summon or use Clue. Because if you see Royal Decree and like they have a Christia on top of it, then yeah, you might be kind of boned. But for Lightsworns, it's a lot easier to deal with, just because you still have access to special summoning things and whatnot. But yeah, that was a fun match. Ramon takes it 2-1, and yeah, if you guys like the videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.